To the people of Equitable, welcome back. It is your week 3 college football recap. That's right, it's already week 3. Unbelievable. So let's just stop jibber jabbering. You know it's us, the Pool Boys. So let's go to some week 3 storylines, shall we?
Slovis steps up, throws, and caught. Oh, look at the hands of Isaac Rex. Are you
into the game at running back? Hartman looking deep, all the receivers go by this Mary Leather, perfectly in stride, touchdown Notre Dame.
time downfield for Polk, and he got it. Jalen Polk down to the 6th. Brooks, Mevis kick on the way. It's good.
That's right, week 3 is in the books and maybe a little less wild than some of the previous weeks, but there were a few headlines here. Colorado survives against rival Colorado State in double overtime.
Wow.
There was a lot of trash talk before that game. We weren't sure what was going to happen. It was back and forth throughout the game. In the end, Coach Prime prevails yet again. 3-0 for the Buffs.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like the lamest trash talk ever. Talking about taking your hat off and your sunglasses when talking to the media. Anyway, I think some pictures came out. The Colorado State guy had a visor on during a press conference. Does that count? I don't know. Anyway,
Hypocrite.
Colorado won, 3-0. Let's go. All right, and now, is Alabama bad? I mean, they won. They beat South Florida 17-3, but they shouldn't have been that close. And now, with the rankings coming out, for the first time since 2015, the Crimson Tide are out of the top 10. That is a wild streak. So maybe new tide's coming, new moon on the rise. Who knows?
Unbelievable. And speaking of which, Georgia and Florida State, who have been absolutely crushing people this year, they looked a little vulnerable this week. Georgia had some trouble with South Carolina. Florida State went down to the wire against Boston College, who was a complete garbage team. So it looks like it could be anybody's game this year for the playoff.
Now it's time as conference season ramps up. Let's see what's going to happen next.
Let's take a look at your leaderboards.
All right, it looks like we have a new name atop the leaderboard. That's right. Heading up at number 1 after 3 weeks is More Vol with 42 points. That means 42 wins, only 18 losses. That is absurd. That's right. Give me the Jonah Hill. Get him to the Greek. Everyone's excited. Ridiculous. Good start so far. Coming in at 2, right behind him is Seth Good. He got 41 points. Then we got a little bit of a tie for 3rd place with Drew Kalin, the Water Boy, and Tom Prison Mike Hipla, all at 40 points. Great start. It's really tight at the top. I'm loving it. Then we got a couple people's tied for 6th place. You got Burgess John Lani. Then you got Mitchell and Steve Curley rocking out with 39 points. Then our favorite, Jabek, at number 9 with 38 points. And then Purple Pounder also tied at 9th with 38 points. So great leaderboard. There's your top 10 after 3 weeks.
Let's hand out a badge, shall we?
Let's do this.
This week, one person got 14 correct picks for the weekly leader. Melly Mel is getting the Dogs and Leaders badge. That's right, if you've paid any attention to Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, he doesn't believe in having captains on the field. He puts a D or an L on your jersey because you're either a dog or you're a leader. And maybe you're both, Mel. Melly Mel, 14 correct picks. She didn't even pick the first week, so now she's coming in strong. Watch out for this one.
Watch this. She was staying on the DL that first week, letting the pool go, and now look at her go. Oh my goodness.
There.
All right, well done, Melly Mel. All right, our next badge is called Bucktooth because there were a couple animals with, those fangs, those little teeth going around this week, and one of them unfortunately picked the wrong one each time. So he went with Minnesota over UNC, so went with that gopher. And then he also picked San Diego State over Oregon State, the beaver. So in both cases, he picked the wrong bucktooth animal. Unfortunate for you, one Kyle Set. So you're getting the bucktooth badge. Next time, think of those critters a little bit better. A little bit better next time.
Channel your inner bucktooth furry animal.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Come on, do better.
All right, the next badge is the Cat Lady badge. That's right. These folks picked almost all of the cats that were available to them in this pool. We had 7 games featuring 7 different cats were featured here.
They call her the Cat Lady. People say she's crazy just because she has a few dozen cats. But can anyone who loves animals that much really be crazy?
We had Penn State, the Nittany Lions. We had Kansas State Cougars, Missouri Tigers, we had LSU Tigers, with the Ohio Bobcats, Georgia State Panthers, what are they? Something like that.
Panthers.
Pittsburgh Panthers, South Alabama Jaguars. A lot of cats going on this week, okay? No one loved them more than Burjesh Dadlani and Kyle Sett, who both tied picking 6 cats this week. So, loving the cats. It was a pretty good strategy on the whole. Cats were 6-2, in case you were wondering. There were only 7 games, though. Cats actually took on cats. So, Kansas State, Missouri, 1-1, 1 loss, obviously. But big week for cats. Big week for Burjesh and for Kyle Sett.
I think Taylor Swift would also be a huge fan of yours because she knows she's a cat lady. Was it Karma's my girlfriend? It's a cat purring in your lap. So, you guys and Tay Swift. Look at that. Look at that.
Boom.
All right, our next badge is going out to J Spees 41 and Gabe Gamble because, you know what? They went with a little unorthodox pick here. They were going with Mississippi State over LSU. So they are getting our gotta have more cowbell badge because for whatever reason, the Mississippi State Bulldogs love them some cowbell. That's like their rallying cry.
Fellas, it was sounding great, but I could have used a little more cowbell.
So they went with that cowbell. Thought you gotta have a little bit more. Maybe they were playing some Don't Fear the Reaper. Maybe just Will Ferrell just blasting in the background. Whatever it was, unfortunately they picked Mississippi State because they love that cowbell. Always gotta have more.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Maybe they just like some, Christopher Walken. Gotta have more cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell. Name that band. Huh?
Don't Fear the Reaper is, oh, come on!
Blue Oyster Cult.
Dang
Boom!
it. You got
Let's
me.
go!
Dang it.
All right, speaking of blue oysters, I don't know, no transition there.
Speaking of those.
Let's take a look at the last place on this exquisite pool you've got for Equitable, and this is the bottom of the pile badge. It goes out to M3 Ogle. Not where you want to be. Anything goes on the bottom of a pile. The referee's jumping in here. Like, this is not where you want to be. You are at the bottom of the pool currently. In fact, you're losing to Melly Mel, who's only made picks for 2 weeks. So, not ideal. But there's still plenty of time to get out from under that pile. Maybe you'll emerge with the ball, and it'll be glorious. And I got the fumble, it's mine. Who knows? But right now, you're probably getting your eyes gouged or something worse. So, good luck down there.
Don't pile on the rabbit! Don't pile on the rabbit! Don't pile on
I don't think I would ever want to be on the bottom of one of those piles. I remember reading an article and say, yep, nope, no thank you. Nope, I don't want to think about it.
Not fun.
So Equitable, week 3 is in the books. A lot of action, kind of went a little bit to script. Nothing too wild and crazy this year. I mean, the only thing maybe Deion Sanders and the hat thing, whatever. Lamest trash talk. But
Pretty terrible.
great stuff in your pool so far. A lot of action to come. A lot of movement. Watch out for that Melly Mel. She's coming for you guys.
I'm a man! I'm 40!
So, until next time, the Pool Boys are out.